You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast, and today is January 30th, 2025. And if you haven't done so, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the YouTube channel that's updated every Wednesday and Saturday, and then make sure you head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog. Give it some love. Make sure you follow me on all the different social medias, and then check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how the hell is everyone, and how is life going for you? So, we are officially 10 days into the new regime, new presidency, and, actually 10 days as of right now. 10 days. And we have 1,379 days to go. And I am counting down every freaking second because, wow. It is just too much going on. And guys, I don't like talking about politics on my channel, but I'm going to get a little bit more into it. I think I don't agree with a lot of what is happening with Trump and his cabinet. In the last 24 hours, we've had 3 or 4 plane crashes because there's no one manning the TSA and other safety flight checks. We have Kennedy out here just being dumb, and he should have absolutely no control over a department that he doesn't even have a degree in. And it's just one thing after a freaking another, after another. So, and then all the anti-LGBTQ stuff. I don't care where your policies lie when it comes to gay, lesbian, transgender, whoever, you do not have the right to tell somebody that they cannot live. That's just, no. I'm sorry. So there's just a lot going on there, and I don't really care for it. So enough of that, though. Moving along. If I sound a little nasally, that's because I am. I have that gunk that is going around right now, and went to the doctor's this afternoon, which is why there is not why that it wasn't posted sooner, because I had to go to the doctor's and do all that other fun stuff. But thankfully it's not COVID. Had to do a COVID test at home before they would even agree to see me. So we're still doing COVID stuff, huh? Okay. But so yeah, my doctor said that I'm doing everything right with the OTC that I'm doing and all the other medications and stuff. So got that going on. But yeah, it's been a time, and they want me to start taking losartan, and I told them, because my blood pressure has been really high, But I told him, I live on my own. I'm scared to take it, blah, blah, and with the way that I take medications on and off, kind of willy-nilly, is it one of those things that I could do, so on and so forth. And so we had a good talk about that. I haven't tested my blood pressure in the last 2 days because I know that it automatically is elevated whenever you're sick. And so just having the stuffed up nose really freaking sucks right now. My right side is more congested than my left side. Like, my right side is so congested I can't even do a sinus flush, which I find is weird. Like, if I put the saline solution neti pot on that side, it'll drip freely out of my left nostril, but when I reverse it, it won't. And instead it puts the fluid into my ear. So I don't know what the hell's going on. All I know is I'm pissed that the doctor didn't really do anything, and I'm also pissed at the fact that I am getting sick, because it's never just a little, oh, okay, you're a little sick. It's like, no, I'm gonna fucking die type sick. So I am the epitome of the man cold. I will 100% freely, yep, I own up to that. There's a part of me that really wants to go do a cold swim, because that will shock my body, and viruses, and like whenever you're sick or what have you, it's your body raising your temperature to try to kill off the viruses or the bacteria that's in your body. So if I go and I get myself super, super, super cold and I drop my body temperature, that'll kill off whatever's going on. Usually what I do is I take when I take a shower, I'll take a super hot shower, and then I'll shut it off and I'll turn it over to cold, and I'll stand there until like I'm about ready to pass out from the cold, and I'll let it like hit whatever part of me that needs to be worked on. So if it's like my face and my sinuses, I'll just get my face as cold as I possibly can, and then I'll switch it over and let my face get as hot as I can, and I do that for about a minute per time. So I'll be as hot as I can possibly stand it on my face for a minute, switch it. But the other day when I went to go to the do my cold swim, it was 23 degrees outside, and there was frost on the ground, and my car had ice on it, and there was just absolutely no way in hell I could bring myself to do it. And they're talking about snow in the next couple of days here, and I'm just like, fucking snow. I hate it. That is the one thing I hate about living in the Pacific Northwest, is the fact that we have so much damn winter. Like, I don't care if it's dark and gloomy outside, but the rain and the snow is what really gets to me, because people drive stupid as fuck anyways around here, and then you add snow and any other kind of weather conditions, because 90% of the people are coming up here from California, and California drivers don't drive all that well anyways, and they're used to high speed driving, so you have them used to doing 80-90 miles an hour, and then you put them on surfaces that are slippery and slick, and you have the geriatric drivers who can barely drive on a good day, and it makes for a very bad combination. So yeah, anywho, what else has been going on? The book is kind of on a little bit of a standstill right now. If you follow the YouTube, I know that I said that I was going to be doing some different things with it, and I talked to a girlfriend of mine who is in the process of finishing out her doctorate, and she had some really good ideas and pointers and things like that. So she has offered to edit the book for me and help me with it. So I think I'm going to hold off on doing a second edition for right now. If you want a copy of the book, reach out to me and I will tell you how to go about doing that. And you can send me an email here on the show, hellocupcakeitsme at gmail.com, or you can reach out to me on the book website, which is cdsthebook.com. And there's a whole contact me section in there. So yeah, what else is going on? So Monday I had a therapy appointment, and everything in me was like, you know what? If she does not come through on this appointment, I'm going to be firing her, because I don't feel like we're taking care of any of the stuff that needs to be taken care of. And I don't want to continue to waste my time. And so it started off like it normally would. And I was just like, you know what? Okay. So I'm gonna have to fire her at the end of this session. So 22 minutes into the session, she actually kicks it into overdrive and starts doing all of the therapy that I've been needing and wanting. I was like, okay, here she is. Like, I was really getting ready to fire her, but okay. So we started talking about cognitive behavioral therapy and different things that go along with that. And so I'm going to be seeing a specialized therapist that deals with EDM, or not EDM. It's a special type of therapy where you do rapid eye movements. So REM or whatever, I can't remember what the actual initials of it are right now at this point. But so I had to fill out all the paperwork for that just today, actually, before I even started recording the podcast. And I'm gonna see what that's like and what's all expected, and just go from there. And one of the things it did say is that it may make me feel mentally tired and kind of out of it and all this other stuff. And so it said that if I have any questions, to not fill out that paperwork and talk to the therapist directly about it. And so I did not fill out the paperwork because I need to know exactly how it's going to affect me before I agree to this. Because I don't want to feel out of it. I don't want to feel loopy. I don't want it to activate my fight, flight, or fawn mechanisms and all this other shit. So I'm hesitant, but I'm excited at the same time. So we'll just see what happens, right? But yeah, for the most part, everything else is going pretty decent and well, just kind of bebopping along. If you are looking for things to watch, I recently watched a couple of pretty decent movies. The first one is called Love and Monsters, and it's been around for a while. And it is a post-apocalyptic world where this asteroid was going to crash into Earth, and all of the nations set missiles up to blow it up. And there was a particle on there that caused all of the invertebrates of the world to mutate. So you have giant slugs and spiders and all this other stuff. Fairly clean for the most part. It would be a good movie for tweens. Um, for the youngers, like the young kids in the family, it might be a little scary because the bugs and monsters are kind of scary. A little bit of psychological thriller, but otherwise really good movie. Not a lot of hardcore cussing, no sex, no nothing like that. There is the violence of like running from the monster bug things and shooting and killing those or whatever else. But for the most part, like nothing too horrible. Uh, then the next one was Beekeeper, or The Beekeeper, with Jason Statham. A very typical Jason Statham movie. Think Black Widow with Scarlett Johansson and Keanu Reeves, John Wick. Kind of mixed the two together. So you have the trope of the ex-CIA agent, one of those initial agencies, special ops, black force, whatever the hell you want to call it, who is just this mild-mannered dude who lives in a shed on this farm. It has, I can't think of her name right now, Patricia Richard, I think it is. She played Claire Huxtable on The Cosby Show back in the day, the wife and mom. So he's living on her farm and tending to some bees and all this other stuff. Well, she ends up getting hacked and committing suicide, so on and so forth, and that sets him off. And yeah, so a very quick shoot 'em up, blow up movie. Great for the adrenaline rush. Not much of a story outside of that initial like little introduction that I just gave you. Everything else is just running, blowing shit up, and doing whatever. And finally, the last movie that I watched was Alien Romulus, and that was pretty good. To me, it felt like it was a reboot of the Alien series, so I don't know what they're going to do with it, but pretty decent and a good one to watch. If you want to watch a TV show, Landman with Billy Bob Thornton. Not my typical type of TV show that I watch or whatever, but very kind of Sons of Anarchy, very kind of like Sons of Anarchy, Weeds, True Blood, without like the vampires and the supernatural shit, like, none of that stuff, but that kind of like villain of the week type situation. But it's all about Billy Bob Thornton, who is second in command. It goes the guy who owns the oil wells, and then Billy Bob Thornton, and then his crew. And it all takes place in Midland, Texas, and they're all a bunch of oiled field hands and working the pumps and the ins and outs of their life and the business and so on and so forth. And it's actually really good. I'm probably not doing it justice at all. And Severance on Apple TV. Right now you can stream the first season of Severance on Severance or Severed. I can't remember what it is right now, but anyways, if you have a Roku, you can stream the first season on the Roku channel for free, and then the second season we're only 2 or 3 episodes in, so you're not that far behind. But the premise behind that is that people work for this company called Lumen, and they have to have a chip implanted in their brain, and once you go down this elevator, you are completely cut off from all knowledge on the outside world. And so you go to work for 8 to 12 to 15 hours, however long of a shift they make you work. And then the minute you get into the elevator, it shuts it off. So you don't remember anything that you're doing while you're at work. And you don't even remember your work self. So it's kind of a really interesting play on the what if technology aspect of things. So yeah, there's a couple of things for you guys to look at and watch. So anyways, I'm gonna let you go. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye guys.
Hey everyone, did you know that there is a new exciting book coming out by the aspiring author Michael Peterson, called Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations? This book is a daily affirmation workbook that has mental health writing prompts to help you navigate your day better. With funny and witty plain English humor, you will find prompts that ask you things like talk about a time that you needed support and didn't have it. What did you do to support yourself, and what tips and suggestions would you have for others who may be going through something similar? Each day, the affirmations help to reframe things so that you can get the best out of your day. And at the end of the day, there is a journaling section to write about the day's exploits. If you would like to learn more about this fabulous book, please visit the website www.cdsthebook.com. Again, that website is www.cdsthebook.com. If you have a podcast, radio show, or would like to book Michael for an engagement, or have him on your show, please send an email to cdsbook@gmail.com or look for the media kit and other booking information on the website.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme@gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.